My name is Lila Adair. I'm a retired physics teacher from the state of Georgia. Spent 35 years in the classroom. I'm currently employed in the Department of Education at Piedmont College in Athens, Georgia, where I teach science methods classes and supervise student teachers. I'm one of the lucky ones in AAPT. I joined the very first year when I first started teaching physics, and the bottom line was I had read the Physics Teacher magazine. I enjoyed it. I knew it was something that I really needed to help me to be a better physics teacher, and the way to do that was to join AAPT. Well, I rocked along for about 10 years, and I attended a couple of section meetings and maybe a national meeting, but I wasn't really involved. And then a major event changed my life and turned my career around. In October of 1985, I was attending a celebration in Washington for the presidential award winners, and the last night we had a magnificent banquet. It was at the State Department there in D.C., and Jack Wilson was the host at our table. All the physics teachers were seated together, and Jim Nelson was there, Larry Beta, the people that I always idolized, the kind of the who's who of physics. And Jack went around the table and he asked each of us to share what our involvement was in physics, and everyone spoke. And when they got to me, I told him that I was sort of involved, in AAPT, but I just didn't feel that what they were doing in the state of Georgia was enough. They weren't strong enough, and we really needed more. And he let me talk, and then he stopped, and he said, "Lila, if you're not satisfied with what's going on, then you need to get involved and do something about it." Well, I was sort of shocked, but I listened to him. And so the next year I joined the PTRA program. I was designated to be on the planning committee for the USA, Japan, China meetings. I attended the Fermilab Honors Teachers Workshop, and that was just the beginning. I mean, that literally was the day that changed my life and totally turned my teaching career around. I became very involved at the local level. I have never missed a national meeting since that meeting in the next meeting, and except the one where my son got married, and I just still can't believe he scheduled that wedding during the APT meeting, but that's the way it goes. But I was very fortunate. I've been actively involved in PTRA over a 10-year period. I did 300 plus workshops and presentations. It's just been a part of my life. I don't know what I would have done without AAPT. I wouldn't have been as good a teacher, and I guess probably the really precious part was that later on in 2008 I had the great honor of being the president of AAPT, and that was a great tribute to the wonderful people that had come behind me and helped me. And to me, one of the greatest things about AAPT is certainly the wonderful programs, but something that's even far more important than that are the people. I have friends that I made way back there in '85 that I still see today. They're still special to me. We still share ideas, and I'm not even in the physics classroom anymore. I'm in a whole different type of career, but I still use some of the AAPT things with my students now that I'm teaching how to become teachers. So AAPT turned my life around. It made me the teacher I am today, and it's just a great joy that I was one of the lucky ones that joined AAPT and had the opportunity to be involved for 37 years.